Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge. What are we doing today? We are grinding. We are getting the team up a couple of levels. Just a couple of levels, though. I'm just deciding to show the grinding today. It's not the most exciting thing in the whole wide world, so if this doesn't interest you, then feel free to just skip past this one, but I'm going to be just talking, and we're going to be fighting lots of Pokemon and getting lots of XP, and you guys can see the way that I grind. And I know there's faster ways to grind. I know that I could probably throw in some cheat codes to get some rare candies and stuff like that, which I probably should have done on retrospect. But you know what? It's the kind of the midweek sort of the penultimate week of the randomizer. So I felt like, you know what? We've done some silly stuff. Let's just get some of the productivity out of the way as well. My my Sporkle performance was really, really lackluster. I was actually originally going to do a Sporkle for Gen 2 and Gen 3 as well, and maybe I still will, but oof. I just got so embarrassed on the Gen 1 one that I don't really think I can embarrass myself any further. Well, clearly I can, but no need to do that on camera. I really like this patch of grass. There's a lot of great Pokemon that give you lots of XP, like Crobat here. So I think Crobat gives you nearly 600 to 700. Yeah, 699. That's pretty good. Now there's also Lugias in this grass, which is something exciting to kind of think about with regards to shinies. But, more importantly, the Lugias, of course, give you a ton of XP, which is awesome. I think the Crobats might actually give more, or at least a comparable amount. But we're pretty consistently picking up like 500 to 600 XP. And obviously these battles are pretty quick, and I've turned the battle animations off. There's a Metagross. Very cool. Ooh, see the abilities, we don't like that. That slowed us down so much with the grinding. So I think the game plan is I'm just going to play for a while, and I don't know, I think a good target would be like maybe level 55 for everybody. I think if everybody's level 55, that'd be pretty good. You can see AMSR here is at 52, so we got a ways to go here. Most of the team's 52. I think a couple people on the team are up to 54 already, so we will have a couple of one-off grinding sessions with them. But yeah, I just kind of keep hitting everything, hoping that it kills. You really want to get that one shot in. That makes it really feel quite efficient. Boom! Dragon Claw coming in. Nice. Honestly, 55 might be too much. I mean, it takes so long. If I go to a patch of grass where I'm going to get better, like, stronger Pokemon, like, I could be getting, like, thousands of XP instead. The problem is those battles take so much longer, so I think this is a pretty decent patch of grass in terms of efficiency, but I very well could be wrong as well. Next Monday will be the premiere of the finale, if you will. So we'll be doing Lorelei battle on Monday. And assuming we beat each person, I think we can assume we beat Lorelei. Then Tuesday will be Bruno. Wednesday will be Agatha. Thursday will be Lance. And if all goes well, Friday will be essentially the finale against the rival, the champion. And we will see if that actually maps out that way. Of course, if we lose, the Nuzlocke will end. And we have to bring in these 6 Pokemon to fight all of their Pokemon consecutively. I think each of the Elite Four members have 5 Pokemon? Maybe one of them, maybe Lance has 6? They all have 5 or 6. And then the champion definitely has 6. So we're talking about facing, what? If they each have 5, then that's like 25 Pokemon. If they each have 6, then we're talking about 30 Pokemon. So as many as 30 Pokemon, our 6 Pokemon are going to have to defeat. which is definitely going to be tough. We're going to have to think about who leads off. We're going to have to think about how to utilize the 3 Typhlosions, because that is a thing on our team. Like it or not. I like it. I think it's going to be fun. Might have to think in advance about typings and stuff like that and what we're weak to. We have 3 fire Pokemon. That's pretty sketchy. We have Starmie, Moneybag, Psychic Water. And then we have Tuco, our starter Pokemon. And Tuco, of course, is just fighting. And then we have Jimmy, our Alakazam, Psychic type. So we do have some overlapping typings. This is definitely not the most diverse team. 3 pure fire Pokemon. 2 Pokemon that have Psychic typings between both Moneybag and Jimmy. And then Moneybag brings some water, Tuco brings some fighting. So it's definitely not a diverse moveset, but it is what we have. Some remaining tasks include, obviously, the grinding that I've been working on. But in addition to that, we're going to have to figure out how to remove HMs, because Mr. Pebbles still has Cut, and I really don't think we need to bring Cut into the Elite Four. That doesn't seem all that logical. Let's go ahead and switch these moves around. I should have done that a little while ago, but that's fine. Making it so I don't have to click over. The ultimate laziness. Really like those Crobats. It's basically 700 a pop is pretty good right there. And this is looking like a really good start to the grinding session, because the way you want a grinding session to kind of end with a single Pokemon is for them to run out of moves, not for them to get, like, paralyzed or, you know, or I don't even know, just health get battered down. I mean, this has been pretty solid by MSR so far. Let's go with another little crunch right here. Good. Killing it. So in terms of the upcoming content, I mean, I still want to do videos this week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so who knows? Might throw in a a video about, you know, with another Sporkle, because that was kind of fun, even though it was embarrassing. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I definitely know what I'm doing on Saturday. Saturday's video is set. I know exactly what I'm doing with that. And then I've got a few different ideas for what else I could do. We'll probably talk about the TM situation with getting rid of Cut right at the beginning of the Lorelei episode. If you think about it, those episodes are going to be really, really short, because it really is just one battle. And obviously we'll have the build-up of the battle and all that good stuff, and preparations for it at the last minute, and switching around items that people are holding. All that stuff. A reminder that if a Pokemon faints, their item is gone with them. So if we use really, really good items, which obviously we intend to, like the Shell Bell, stuff like that, if a Pokemon faints, then its item is gone. So we won't be able to give the items of deceased Pokemon to their colleagues. That will just be it. We can use potions in between the battles. Here's a Lugia. I feel like I haven't seen too many of these. That might be is that the first one today, or am I crazy? I'm probably crazy, but I fought a lot of these yesterday, so it's strange that this is the first one I remember seeing. Yeah, 785, that's pretty good. But we can use items in between battles. We can't use items during battle, obviously. We've had that rule the whole way through. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, shoot. Oopsie, I messed up. I was supposed to switch. We ran out of moves. Amistar's out of moves right on the cap of level 54. So I guess it's No's turn to battle. Bubble Beam, we don't like that. Yikes. So bad, so bad. Let's go Dragon Claw, I guess. Icicle Spear is really not that strong, so we really should look into Icicle Spear getting swapped out. It doesn't do much with No, which makes sense because No is a fire type, but I do like that it hits multiple times. I do like that it's an ice move at all because, you know, having ice is definitely a good thing, but, like, look at this. This is actually a pretty good matchup for Icicle Spear. Let's see how Crobat handles the Icicle Spear. It's super effective. Okay, that's not terrible. Can we get 3 hits, though? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We need to keep getting 3 hits on those, on the Crobats, because we don't want to take multiple turns during grinding. And it's already a slower move because we have to wait for it to hit 3 times, which is really annoying. Let's go with a little tri-attack here. Now, regardless of whether the Nuzlocke ends in a happy way, or if it ends in a sad way, there's going to be a couple of weeks off. Probably 2 weeks off, I'm thinking, after the end of the Nuzlocke. Well, it'll be 2 weeks off in terms of videos appearing, but that second week will be the first week of me recording the next series, which I'm really excited about. I've thought a lot about the rules and how I'm going to perhaps make things more challenging and switch things up, but more than anything else, it'll be a fun run. I'm thinking logically that I would probably go to Heart Gold or Soul Silver after this, because that is the chronological next game. So that's certainly a strong possibility, but I'm also open to going in completely different directions with it. Let's see how Icicle Spear works on Shroomish. Oh, same thing, we need 3 hits. That's really bad that we need 3 hits to kill with that. That's, like, super annoying. This series was definitely a video dump for me. It was just like me recording things, throwing them out there, seeing what sticks, seeing what works, understanding what kind of workload I can handle. And, you know, originally when this series started, I did not map it out well. I really thought it was possible that I could have finished this during the summer, before September, but that did not happen. But I'm almost grateful for that working out that way, because now I have a stronger understanding of what I can and can't do, you know, while balancing work. Don't like those Lugias. They are tough. But they do give quite a bit of XP, so I guess it's worth it. We don't want to keep getting hit by them, though. The Lugias have Water Absorb, so if I remember correctly, so water moves do not work on Lugia. That is probably going to be an important thing to remember for the Elite Four, so hopefully I actually do remember it. That's similar to how I kind of remember that Wobbuffets have rough skin. Stuff like that, you know, could be really crucial in a big moment. The biggest thing for the new series, though, regardless of what game it is just that it is still going to be a randomizer, it's still going to be a Nuzlocke, all that good stuff. But videos will be weekly instead of, you know, more or less every day of the week. I've been doing 5 out of 7 days, and sometimes 6 out of 7 days pretty regularly. And certainly this series started off daily as well. But that's not really realistic with what I want to do with the next series. So the next series, the videos will be a little bit more edited, and I'm kind of debating on how I want to post the videos. But I guess what I'm debating about is like whether it's worth releasing the full videos. And just to give a time frame here, essentially the full video would probably be about 2 hours. And it would be just everything unedited. And then I'll, more significantly, make a super edited version of the video, which is the primary video that I actually want people to watch. Which, I don't know how long those are going to be. Look at the... Oh, it hit 5 times and it still didn't kill? That's so unfortunate. But the edited version will be... I'm guessing I can turn 2 hours into under 30 minutes. That's kind of the goal. So we'll see how that goes. And each episode is going to have a checkpoint, so it's not about real. Even though I'm saying 2 hours, it's more about getting to a certain goal rather than playing for a fixed amount of time. So each episode will end with a gym battle until the end, basically. Until we get through at least the first 8 badges, then we figure it out from there. Hey, we burned the magneton, that's fun. Ugh, hail. Ugh, weather. I don't like weather. Weather is so annoying. It just takes so much time and it's just not worth it. Should we let it kill itself and use... We're gonna do that. We're gonna go big IQ here. It's gonna die by its own hand, like with burn and hail. So I'm just gonna take the time to heal myself instead. Don't die. Don't die yet. Okay, good. Perfect. Look at this. Ready? We failed at Wish. They use Rapid Spin. Now we heal? Yes, good. So we heal up, and then they die. Saving a little bit of PP usage right there. Very good. Certainly took a little bit of time, but it's probably worth it for the health. And it's interesting because, like, obviously, like, not all of my Pokemon match up well against the Pokemon that are in this particular set of grass. I feel like AMSR did a really good job countering everything, but you can definitely see that No is having a hard time keeping up the same pace. A little embarrassing, but that's fine. That's fine, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're inching forward. Wouldn't it be crazy if I actually got a shiny? Like, not only if I got a shiny while grinding, like, I mean, that would be crazy, but, like, it's also not completely ridiculous given the fact that I've been grinding these Pokemon from, like, the mid-40s up to 60, pretty much. We're gonna get to, 59.99999. But what would be crazy is if the shiny comes in, like, the 1 hour of gameplay that I'm doing tonight. Like, that would be pretty wild. You never know. I don't even know what the shiny rates are like in this game. Like, I don't know if Lugia is a Pokemon that you can, like, reasonably say might have a shiny. I have no idea. I don't know if shinies are treated equally or not. I literally have no idea. But that's okay. We got our shiny already, and honestly, if we got a new team member right now via a shiny, I mean, oof, there's just so much more grinding. That would, like, change the forecast on this entire week. I literally don't have time to do the amount of grinding that I would have to do to make that work. I guess there's always the daycare, too. I never even thought about that. I could technically just put Pokemon in the daycare. That feels like cheating, though. I don't really like using the daycare. See ya, bud. So No's going to make it up to 54. I said 55 for everybody, but 54 might be the number. We'll see how it goes. Let's go try attack here, see what we can get away with. Come on. Nope, not at all. Not even close. Blaze kick. Another try attack. Oh, come on, give me a status. Really? Oh, this Magneton is so annoying. Alright, we're gonna go Icicle Spear. We see so many Icicle Spears, that's another good thing about them, but again, you really gotta pick your spots for when to use an Icicle Spear compared to the other moves. I think No is running out of PP, actually. Let's see what we got here. So I know we have a bunch of Icicle Spears. We have 5 and 2 for these. That's not really that good at all. Are we one-shotting Arbok? Okay, good. I was gonna say, if we weren't one-shotting Arbok, we'd be in trouble. I was thinking we could also play with some fun rules for the for the next one. In the past, I've played with some creative stuff, like, for example, you know, there's certain Pokemon that I love and certain Pokemon that I hate. And I think it was Psycho who made the rule that if he is in possession of a Master Ball and he encounters a Dunsparce as the first encounter on a route, then he has to use the Master Ball to catch it. Like, no exception. I think throwing in some, like, fun stuff like that could be kind of entertaining. We could also increase the level cap, like, or in other words, I guess, decrease the level cap for gyms. You know, you could take the gym leader and just do, like, -1 level. Actually, I think it was in my... I want to say it was in my... The last time I did a Nuzlocke that I kind of tried to do videos for. I think I did the gym leaders... Whichever number gym leader it was, we had to be that many levels below them. So, like, by the time you make it to the 6th gym, if their highest level Pokemon was 43, then you could only have 37s. And I remember that being really hard. Let's go Tri-Attack here. I really want the kill on the Tri-Attack, though. Okay, good. Huge. Can we get Node to 54? That would be, like, kind of perfect. AMSR came up just short of 54, right? That's not bad, though. That's basically 54. We're putting in the work. Let's go Dragon Claw. I think that's a kill here, right? Okay, good. Got the crit. Huge. Pretty good, pretty good. Nice. We're killing Metagross with Dragon Claw. That's huge. Okay, level 54. Good job, No. I think we can do one more with No. This might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see how this goes. So try attack, please kill. Nope, not even close. Okay. Ooh, we got the burn, though. That's huge. That's awesome. That's actually really, really good. So I think we can use Icicle Spear. It's probably not going to kill, but maybe the burn will. Come on. Just kill it. Just kill it. Oh, gosh dang it, game. Gosh dang it, game. Why do you make things so difficult? Rock Slide. That actually hurts a little bit. See ya, bud. Okay, so some solid progress for No. Definitely don't hate that. Okay, so No has gone, Amosar has gone, and now we're going to bring out Tuco. This is actually going a little bit faster than I expected. It's very tedious, obviously, but they are certainly picking up levels quite well. We're going to go... We want to avoid fighting moves on poison types because they resist. That might be a problem because I feel like there's a lot of poison types here, right? There's the Arbok, there's also the Seviper. Lugia will resist fighting moves. So we really can't use Tuco here too much because there's so many... Oh, and there's Crobat, too. There's so many Pokemon that resist Tuco's fighting moves. So we might burn through Body Slams a little bit quickly. And if we run out of Body Slams, I'm not really super comfortable continuing to use Tuco because it's not worth the time to, like, you know, literally fight through the fighting moves. Even, you know, they're not going to be one-shotting or anything like that. We need some Metagross because I think, if I remember grinding here yesterday, Tuco can kill Metagross with Arm Thrust. I think if Arm Thrust hits twice, it's close. This is a good matchup right here. I think Zangoose is normal. Zangoose feels like a Pokemon that could be a shiny. That feels like a thing. See ya, bud. It's so awesome that our starter has made it this far. It's really great. Tuco, just a consistent contributor to the team throughout. Here's a Lugia. Alright, Tuco, let's hopefully kill it with Body Slam. Nice! Okay, good. Okay. So, I mean, as long as Tuco has Body Slam, it seems like we can get through pretty much anything here. Let's get some Metagross, please. Not quite. Not quite. Making me use all my Body Slams. Don't appreciate that. This is also a really good test to see what moves we're kind of going to and, you know, getting used to using for the Pokemon that learned new moves recently. Because maybe we give more thought into those getting PP upped. Another Crobat. There's so many Pokemon that I need to hit with Body Slam. So annoying. I really would like to know, though, like, what is my, like, XP per minute? Or even, like, I don't even know. Yeah, I guess per minute. Because it feels like I'm getting in a couple of battles a minute, right? So we must be well over 1,000 XP per minute right now. And that feels efficient, I guess. I'll try to time it, actually. Right now it's 5:34. So as soon as my clock hits 5:35, I'll actually just check it for a minute Not going to be the most official thing in the whole wide world, and I'm going to super estimate, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, the clock just hit 5:35, so I think we'll count this. Again, we're estimating. Ooh, didn't kill. That is really going to hurt our numbers. We'll go arm thrust, because I think we can kill from this point forward. Oh my goodness, no we can't! Oh, and now the shell bell is slowing us down. Oh no! Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Whoopsie. Gosh dang it, game. Of course I started the time right there. Of course. That's fine, that's all part of the data collection right there. This is all part of it. This is going to be, like, by far the slowest minute of XP gaining. Okay, good. There we go. There we go. Shell bell's really going to hurt the timing. Maybe I should just do it again at 5:36. Alright, you know what? Cancel that. I know that that's part of it, and whatever, but I'm throwing it out. It's an outlier. We're not going to time until it says 5:36. It's going to say it any second now. Let's get through this battle first. Okay, it's now 5:36, so we won't count that one. But let's see how much XP I can gain in the next minute. Okay, this is good. This is good. Just hit with the arm thrust, please. Good. One hit. Nice. A little bit of shell bell, but now we're good on shell bell because we're fully healed. Okay, yep. We know. Alright, so that's 500. Alright, we rounded down. We have 500 so far. Ooh, this is going to be another 500. Ooh, quick attack. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Weren't we in such a better rhythm before I tried to time things? Oh, dear. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on. Another 518. Okay, so we're up to 1,000. Can we get one more in before the clock changes? Probably not. Ooh, I think we can kill this. Oh, we just ran out of time. So, you know, same thing. It's just about 1,000 a minute, more or less. But the shell bell really slowing me down here. Ay. See, look at that. The arm thrust does kill Metagross, but it does take 3. Oh no! Static paralyzed Tuco. That's so unfortunate. So that's the end of Tuco. We're not using Tuco anymore because I'm not going to bring out a paralyzed Pokemon, and I'm not going to take the time to heal him either. We're just going to go straight to Moneybag. Straight to Moneybag. Now, obviously, Moneybag just wrecks everything here because Moneybag now has Surf instead of Bubble Beam, which is amazing. The only thing, though, is I have to remember that Lugia has Water Absorb, so I can't use Surf against Lugia. And I really should try to diversify the moves that I'm using so that I can kind of save certain things. But honestly, Surf is probably the best bet against Metagross. See ya, bud. Okay, good. I like how the 2 times I tried to time how much XP I'm getting in a minute were, like, by far the longest and worst, like, XP per minutes of this entire grinding session. I was going to do it again, but I'm like, you know what? If I do it again, it's just going to slow down again. Because that's how things work. I feel like Gorbis is like the one Pokemon we don't want to see out here because I feel like it does not give that much XP, but maybe I'm wrong. Does Psychic kill it? It better. Thank goodness. I'm using Psychic on the Gorbis, honestly, because I feel like a lot of the stronger stuff that I fight, I'm not going to be killing with Psychic. I think that's true. Maybe Crobat is one that we use Psychic on, right? That would make sense. Fury Cutter is really not a good grinding move. I do think it's going to be a valuable move for us in the Elite Four, but for grinding, it's really not going to be that useful because Fury Cutter does very little damage. It's a Bug-type move, but every time it hits consecutively, it does, like, I think, double the damage of the time before. So if you keep hitting a Pokemon with Fury Cutter, like, it will eventually, you know, kind of do a surprise knockout on things, which is really cool. And facing the Elite Four, where you have, like, Pokemon after Pokemon after Pokemon, you know, Moneybag might be able to get a stew going there. You know, really get something going there. Let's go Psychic here. See ya, bud. So I feel like we've gotten people to at least 53, right, so far, of the ones I've grinded. I think that's true. Moneybags next, obviously. Making our way. Good, good, good. Hopefully this is like just solid background noise for some people. It's like, yeah, I'm just grinding for like an hour. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is why I really do want to eventually kind of move on to like Twitch and like, I know no one will watch, but like, you know, if like 5 people watch, that'd be kind of cool. Get some live commentary, interact with the chat. It's fine though. I get it. I appreciate those who invest time in this silly little Nuzlocke of mine. Lugia. So I can't use water moves on it, so I think I'm going to go Headbutt. Because it has water absorb. So yeah, Lugia is a... that's why Lugia is a problem, because it just burned Moneybag. That is actually so annoying. I'm going to try Psychic here. I know that it resists it, but we got to avoid physical moves because we got burned. So that's the end of Moneybag, unfortunately. We can't use Moneybag anymore because I'm not going to fight through a burn. I'm not going to take the time to heal. We'll do all the healing later. Moneybag kind of got screwed over there by the Lugia. I'll go to Jimmy and Mr. Pebbles. We'll still do the whole squad, even though they're at 54. They seem to have an easier time getting through a lot of these Pokemon. And if you think about Jimmy's moveset, that makes a lot of sense. Look at this Confusion by Jimmy. It's just going to wipe so many Pokemon. And Confusion is certainly not the strongest Psychic move. Obviously, Psychic is. I'd love for Jimmy to know Psychic. But for what it is, I mean, Confusion has 25 PP. So, I mean, it's definitely not as good. Oh, we just confused, too. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yay! No, come on. That defeats the whole purpose. It's definitely not as good as Psychic, but I mean, for the Elite Four, I think you can make a solid argument that, you know, an Alakazam with Confusion is actually better than an Alakazam with Psychic. The Psychic Alakazam is obviously going to one-shot a ton of stuff. This is a problem. This is a really bad matchup for Jimmy. We're so lucky that we can do even half damage there. Please kill. Please be high roll kill. That is so unfortunate. There's the defense drop. I wanted that to happen on the previous play. Gosh dang it. So we have Mist Ball and Luster Purge, and they both basically do the same thing. And I did put them in order, and I'll point that out. Attack is on top, defense is on the bottom. Oh, another bad matchup, actually. So yeah, there's some bad matchups here for Jimmy, for sure. Mist Ball lowers attack, Luster Purge lowers defense. So we'd rather use Luster Purge because dropping special defense like that is really, really good for the next time I hit them with a move. I might be able to get away with a Confusion here. Save some PP. Good. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent. I just want to get Jimmy to 55. If I can get Jimmy to 55 and Mr. Pebbles to 55, I think that's pretty perfect. And again, the ultimate level we're shooting for, which I will end up doing off-screen, is 60 is the level cap. So we have to walk into the gym with Pokemon that are below level 60. And the reason 60 is the level cap, again, is because when you go into a normal gym, the level cap is the quote-unquote gym leader's highest level Pokemon. So the way we're approaching the Elite Four is, well, out of the Elite Four, the highest level Pokemon is normally Lance's level 60 Dragonite, which will be randomized, of course. Maybe it'll be randomized into a Dragonite. I don't know. The champion does have Pokemon that are above level 60, but we don't really account for those in the level cap planning. And I think that works really well because if we included the champion, then all of our Pokemon would be over-leveled by the time we get there, and that's kind of no fun. This way, we should have a pretty straightforward battle against Lorelei. Like, Lorelei should kind of feel like just another trainer. I think Bruno's difficulty will kind of depend upon the Pokemon that he has, but probably is going to go pretty swimmingly as well. I think Agatha's the first real, like, we could lose some people challenge. Lance is going to be just straight up hard, and hopefully we get through it. And then the champion, I mean, you can kind of flip a coin on whether we get through the champion or not. We'll see how many Pokemon we have left by then, if we even make it that far. But yeah, if I had to say, like, what would be disappointing, disappointing out of this run would be not making it to the champion. Like, we should absolutely make it to the champion. And you have to think, like, when you're up against the champion, the way you play totally can change, because obviously you just need to win that one battle. There's no more, like, long-term ramifications. So you can play really aggressively, and you can really sacrifice some Pokemon to, like, make things happen. I think that's the first Kabuto all day. So I'd like to think that if we make it to the champion with at least 4 Pokemon, that should be a win. But we'll see. We will see. Didn't our rival have a legendary last time we faced him? Or maybe it was like a time before that? I don't know. I feel like there was a legendary in his crew at what point. Maybe it wasn't the most recent time. His starter Pokemon, he has the Quagsire, I think. His Quagsire is the only thing that's not randomized. So it was randomized at the beginning of the game, but it stays with him for the whole run. So we know one of the Pokemon that we have to fight in the entire Elite Four run is going to be a Quagsire, so there's that. Maybe we should get a Grass move on the team. Actually, maybe we should. This is going a lot faster than the grinding that I've been doing. I think my Pokemon turned a corner where all of a sudden their moves are actually one-shotting a lot of these Pokemon. And it's making this go by swifter. I know it's not necessarily the most exciting thing to watch. A little bit of paint-dry situation today. You never know. Could have a shiny pop out, and it becomes the most exciting episode ever. Maybe that happens in like a minute or two. Or not. That's a one-shot. I mean, telling you, the confusion is really strong, which is awesome. Does grinding impact does grinding make me regret any decisions with the team? I think No is the weakest of our Pokemon. I think there are Pokemon in the box that are stronger than No. But I do love the idea of the 3 Typhlosions. Definitely living with, you know, some questionable moves there, keeping some people in the box, but it is what it is. It's my Nuzlocke. You can have your own Nuzlocke. I think if it wasn't No on the team, I think that both Ocho Loco and Nacho, or Crobat, I think that they both have been, like, veterans on the team that have so dramatically impacted a lot of the run that I think that they make the most sense to be on the team, if not No. But again, gotta go with the gimmick. We're this far in. How much does Confusion do on this? Is this not very effective? Oh man, come on, really? Gosh dang it. So Jimmy is now running out of moves. So again, I do think Alakazam is really strong, especially with all these psychic moves now. Remember when it had Magnitude and Body Slam? It, like, just does not fit what it does at all. But it really has gotten dramatically stronger just with that moveset change. I definitely don't regret Jimmy being on the team. I think it makes a lot of sense. We got to think about who to lead with, too. Like, who's the best Pokemon to lead with against Lorelei? Who's, like, our leadoff hitter? And what does it mean to be a leadoff hitter in a Pokemon Nuzlocke? Is it a Pokemon that you just want to, like, sweep their team and you never have to make any switches? Is it a Pokemon that you want to do, like, status things to them? Make them really work? I don't know. I don't think there's a wrong answer, but I will say that I do think that having Spore as an option for all the Typhlosions, and I think at least one of them knows Spore already, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, that could be a really, really great way to lead off. I mean, we could lead off by just putting as many of her Pokemon to sleep as we can. I mean, it would be pretty funny. Is it a clean, like, is that a clean thing to do, or would that be considered kind of dirty? I don't know. I mean, we only have so many Spores, so I guess I have to consider that as well. I wonder if Spore is more than 5 PP. I feel like it is. Alright, we're just letting Jimmy go right now because Jimmy is just killing it. We keep running into these delightful Crobats who love to get confused. See ya, bud. I think Jimmy's got one more in him. Getting closer and closer to 56. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. So this will be Jimmy's last battle, and then we'll switch up to Mr. Pebbles. Let's go Mist Ball. Ooh, so close. So close. Rock Slide, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go with the Confusion. See you, bud. Good talk, good talk. We do have one Mist Ball left, but I'm not gonna risk having a switch mid-battle. No reason to do that. And now we get to bring out our shiny. Now, Mr. Pebbles has a few moves, well, one move that really slows him down, which is the Overheat, which I guess I'll be using on Steel types like Magnemite, and also Metagross. So we'll get those out of the way first. Nice. Cool. Okay. Oh man, so much happening. Yikes. We're just gonna go over. We'll roll out of the overheats first, and then we'll switch to other stuff. Unless I'm fighting something that I think I can kill with Cut, then I'll just use Cut. But again, we really don't like Cut being on the team. Gotta figure that out soon. I better not forget about that. Crobat. Crobat's a Cut candidate here, right? At least a Dragon Claw candidate. See ya, bud. I also do love all the healing that our team has. Lots of natural healing moves like Wish, Recover, Milk Drink, Rest. We have a lot of heal Pokemon, which is, you know, obviously huge for the Elite Four because one strategy, like it or not, is going to be the stall tactic of, you know, they hit us with something and then we use a heal move and then they keep doing it. Oh man, I can't use Cut again there. That's actually really unfortunate. You know, and eventually they switch moves and then we knock them out. Like, we're gonna be pulling whatever punches we can. We got to use what our team has. Okay, I want to cut this one. Let's see. Come on, just give me a crit or something. No? Okay. Don't use Torment. No! Torment makes it so you can't use consecutive moves. Like, you can't use the same move consecutively. It's, like, so annoying. It's making me use so much more PP than I want to out of Dragon Claw. Good thing Mr. Pebbles is such a high level, because Mr. Pebbles is not doing well with these Pokemon. I might go Dragon Claw here, instead of Overheat. I think we can do that. See ya, bud. Good, good. Alright. Crobat's a Dragon Claw Pokemon. See ya, bud. Cool. We do like the Crobats. Very nice, very nice. Really wish I got a shiny during this time right here. That would have been so cool. But again, that would have been a lot of grinding. Because we'd had to put him on the team, and then we would have figured out who's not on the team. And unfortunately, like, despite the 3 Pokemon that we locked in, I kind of want the Typhlosions more. Okay, actually, I'll make a deal. I will boot No from the team if we catch a shiny. Okay, we'll just deal with only having 2 Typhlosions and whatever we get a shiny of. But I just want everybody to know, like, if that's actually the deal, you know the shiny would just be another Typhlosion. Like, that's just what would happen. It's crazy. What if we get a shiny that's, like, still needs to evolve? And then we start playing that game again? It's actually kind of crazy. I think we are, you know, there's the professor, like, aides who are located across the game, and they give you stuff if you have a number of Pokemon that you've caught. I think we're, like, one Gen 1 catch away from, like, another one of those. But I don't know how good it is. I'm trying to think of the things they give you. One of them gives you Item Finder. I wonder if that's the one we're close to, because if we could get the Item Finder... So the Item Finder, it does more than just... Well, it finds items, but it's not just the invisible items. Like, I know, like, from playing the game a million times where all the invisible items are. And part of that is because when I was a kid... You know, I got the Item Finder at some point during the game, and I would, like, go to the spot and be like, oh, there it is, and then I just learned that that thing was there. But the other thing that the Item Finder does is it gives you access to, I think, 3 items, at least 3 items that I can think of, that you can't get through any other means. They're essentially invisible items on the map, but you can't dig them up unless you have the Item Finder. So 2 of them are unrandomized, are leftovers, and they're located where the Snorlaxes are. So in the same spot where Snorlax is, if you use the Item Finder, you'll find a leftovers. But obviously, with the sake of the randomizer, I'm assuming that those items are shuffled anyways. And then the other one is the spot where Giovanni is standing in the gym after you beat the 8th gym. I believe there's a focus band there. Focus band, which makes it so that your Pokemon can't get one-shot. It essentially gives your Pokemon, like, the sturdy ability. Ooh, level 55 for Mr. Pebbles. Very nice, very nice. So that might be worth investigating as well, in addition to the TM roulette that we need to continue playing with getting rid of Cut off of Mr. Pebbles. Man, if Mr. Pebbles could learn, like, another move right here that is something that we don't have the typing for yet, like a crazy grass move, maybe even, like, Vine Whip. Like, just something like Vine Whip would be awesome. I feel like we'd have so much more coverage on stuff. Of course, me picking my team was completely just based in, like, oh, this will be fun. As opposed to, like, picking a team logically and maintaining balance and all that stuff. I mean, who wants to spend that much time thinking about all that? No reason whatsoever. There's no reason to do any of that. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. And we're getting there. I think we only have, like, a Pokemon or 2. Actually, you know what? Let's make the Lugia the last encounter today. One last encounter, because I don't think I have that many moves left. Yeah, I'm kind of down to the wire here. We're going to try and overheat. Hopefully it kills. If not, I've got a Dragon Claw. See ya, bud. Adios. Not bad. 785 to end on. So that is a grinding session. That's what it looks like. It is a... Well, there's a reason they called it a grinding session. It is that. So I heal up afterwards, and then I, you know, take a little break, and then I go right back to it. You know, it takes a lot of time, obviously, but we are getting there. And again, there are ways that you can kind of get your game to just give you rare candies, which I don't do, because I don't want to take the time to figure that out, even though it's probably going to save me literal hours. But we're getting there. We got 55, 53, 54, 52, 52, and 55. So, yeah. That was fun.